Hello and welcome. I'm Taylor with Rank High First, and this is the tour of our platform where I will quickly demonstrate how it works and some of our core platform features. Now, when you first log into the dashboard, we drop you off here under the Funnel tab. And that's funnel as in review funnel, or what you see previewed on the right. The funnel is a core asset of your review acquisition campaigns. It's used to guide customers to reviews and educate them through completing them on the review sites that matter to your business. Around the review funnel itself, we have a number of other tools that can really be thought of as the top of the funnel tools in the case of widgets and invites, or the bottom of the funnel tools in the case of our reviews and reporting tabs. We also have the Links tab that connects your Facebook and Google accounts so that you can respond to reviews on those platforms right here in the dashboard. Top of the funnel tools help you get more customers into the funnel, so widgets will extend the review funnel functionality to the client's website and email. Invites will automate driving customers through the funnel process via email and SMS. Then, the reviews and reporting tabs are really all about gathering, analyzing, and amplifying what comes out of the bottom of the funnel. So let's start with looking at the review funnel itself in a typical review acquisition campaign where the goal is to generate new reviews on third-party review sites. This review funnel landing page here is a mobile responsive page that we can proactively drive customers to after every transaction, because we're going to use it to activate happy customers to write reviews, but also identify unhappy customers before they write reviews and drive them to a service recovery. Now, if I'm identified as a happy customer, I'm presented immediately with third-party review site options. We've pre-selected these options and we can change them at any time. But you'll notice one thing we don't do is collect a review directly from the customer. Instead, we want to engage them with one click and immediately drive them onto the third-party review sites we care about. This is actually a conversion mechanism. What many review tools get wrong is they collect the review at this point and really squander that customer's will to write a review somewhere where it will actually matter. Other conversion mechanisms are providing the customer choices. So we like to say 3 to 6 choices is best. That's going to make it easier for the customer to find one of these channels that they're most comfortable with. Also, by default, we'll set their expectations and educate them on what's required before sending them on their way using a URL that we construct for you, which is highly effective at getting the customer where they need to be to complete the review process on that site. Now, for any customers who are identified as unhappy, we're going to provide them a single contact form to give them the opportunity to vent. Most unhappy customers, after all, just want to be heard. They don't necessarily want to badmouth the business online. So this is a very effective way of giving the business a second chance with the customer who may have not been thrilled with the product or service they received. We give you total control over the review funnel to really make it suit your campaign and your goals, specifically where you're driving customer attention. This includes the messaging that you demonstrate to customers based on their input, including the branding, interaction, design, and where these campaigns live on the web. So, to better explain this, we make it very easy to change where you're driving customer attention at any given time. You may say, okay, we're done with Google for now. We've gotten enough attention there. Let's take it off and put Facebook in the top spot. Maybe let's include Yelp in there, and now the mix of sites that we're presenting to our customer reviewers is completely changed. You can edit, hide, reactivate, or remove sites we've added in the past by simply using the icons on the right. You can also add new links from our library of major, minor, and industry-specific sites that we've pre-integrated. And of course, if there are sites that are important to you that aren't here, just get in touch with us and we'll integrate them. With respect to messaging, we give you control over all messaging on the page, including the default text, the thank you messages, and the messaging that is displayed to happy customers versus unhappy customers. And rather than our simple contact form, you can put a custom feedback form and embed something from Google Forms, Wufoo, and SurveyMonkey. You can also change the labels on our buttons and include additional features. Now, for setup of this page, we give you almost infinite flexibility to brand and style it, and that includes some off-the-shelf tools here, like our palette selector, theme selector, as well as some more custom tools like custom CSS and custom HTML. Now, to show you some of the interaction designs we support out of the box, we have direct linked layouts that essentially assemble your review site links and drive customers to them directly. We have the thumbs and stars layouts, which are the most popular, and then we have the faces and hearts layouts as well. In this case, I'm going to select the stars layout, and now my page has been rebuilt with the stars layout. Customers who give a rating of 3, 4, or 5 stars will be driven on to write a review. Those who give a lesser star rating will be driven to this private contact form for a service recovery. And of course, this is customizable. Now, under the Content tab, we have the fields where we can adjust other language used in this layout and really tailor the campaign to our needs. We can update the text that displays to happy or unhappy customers, thank you messages, and adjust how visitors will be directed. We can also attach an offer and display our latest and greatest reviews right on our landing page. And with that set up, we'll move to our next tab, which is the Widgets section. The Widgets section collects easy-to-use tools to extend the review funnel to your website or email. On the left side of the dashboard, we have the landing page widget, which is a simple copy and paste embeddable widget that will embed the review funnel landing page onto your website. The email signature snippets are also simple copy and paste embeddable widgets that you can use in your emails to collect feedback, and they will work the same way as collecting regular reviews through the review funnel landing page. And then we have a QR code and an embeddable Review Us button. The QR code will link people right to your review landing page to leave their feedback. So for example, you can print out business cards with this QR code on them and hand them out so customers can leave you feedback. The Review Us button, when clicked, will open that review funnel interaction to leave you a review. This button is customizable, meaning you can wrap it around an arbitrary image to match your brand and integrate it into your website. These are nice ways of getting some extra exposure to the Review Us call to action. Next, we're going to look at the Invites tab. This is where we do automated transactional campaigns that are all about driving recent customers through the process to write a review. In this section, we have our predefined email and SMS campaigns ready to go, and various tools for triggering these campaigns, both from the dashboard here via our API and via shared forms that I'll show in a moment. First, let's look at the campaigns themselves. The default email campaign is an email drip campaign. It is 3 emails over the course of 7 days, and you can customize the timing of the drips, you can customize the language of the emails, and you can add or remove emails from this campaign. But the important principle here is that we're asking, reminding, and reminding the customer again to write a review. This is increasing our likelihood of catching them at a time they're ready to respond. And we know that this works well. We see review conversions on email number 1, on email number 2, and on email number 3. And there's probably diminishing returns much beyond 3 emails, but this is certainly a good base. Now, with SMS, we do much the same thing, although we try to limit how intrusive this kind of campaign can be, because remember, 100% of customers are going to see this message when you trigger it. We provision a local number for your business, and we provide some template messaging that you can customize. The point is to get in front of the customer and drive them back with this review invite through the review funnel via their smartphone. Occasionally, a customer might reply directly to the review invite. When they do, their message will appear here in your Inbox tab. When customers reply to your invite, they will be sent a one-time auto-reply text message, which you can customize here in the Configure tab. Next, we have the Invite and Opt-in Forms tab. The invite form allows anybody in your organization to upload CSV recipient lists or individually add recipients to your automated email drip or SMS active recipient list. However, they do not receive access to any part of your account. The form is password protected, and you can change the login credentials at any time. Simply share your form's URL and login credentials to get your colleagues started. The opt-in form is a simple form that can be used on-site at the business to request a review from a customer. Let's say the business owner or a rep or front desk person gets a customer interested on writing a review. The customer will then enter their information here, and they will be followed up with the campaign. Now, as you are onboarding new customers via any of these methods, they'll show up here in the recipients list, either active or inactive, depending on whether they're still receiving the campaign. The platform also allows you to export recent and archived recipient data. Now we're going to look at the Reviews tab. The first thing that you see under the Reviews tab is this database view of all of the reviews for this business demo from around the web being pulled into one central command center. This is where you really see the benefit of crawler-based review monitoring, which is one of the most advanced platforms in the industry. It is where we go out and collect all historical reviews and pull them into this fire hose of review data and turn them into assets that can be easily shared to your social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. You can also respond directly to reviews straight from the dashboard to your Facebook and Google reviews or sort them out by publisher or rating. On the Customer Feedback tab is where you'll see any negative feedback from customers. Here under the Review Stream tab, we have the embeddable code to use in your website to amplify the reviews that you want. We're going to take a look at a website that uses our review stream to showcase their best reviews. This is our review stream here. This is the WordPress plugin version that renders these reviews on this website with rich snippet markup so that they're digested by Google as review content, which helps you improve website rankings. So again, you've got a source of automated recent content here that uses Google's structured data markup to really provide a big SEO benefit as well. Now we're going to look at the Settings tab. Here you'll find ways to take automated actions based on new reviews. The first automated action is to send review alerts. Here you can add a number of people on these alerts to ensure that anyone who needs to know about them will know about them. The second automated action is found in the Stream Defaults area, which is a concept of the review stream that takes all of your best reviews that you want to amplify. By default, that is set at 4 and 5-star reviews, but you can apply custom criteria here as well. And finally, we've added automated social media sharing so you can authenticate a Facebook or Twitter or both accounts here and automate posting review streams to your social media pages. And last but not least, we're going to look at the Reporting tab where we assemble some of this review data. Here we have the Analytics and Generated Reports tabs. Under the Analytics tab, we see the overall reputation of the business, total number of reviews, overall average rating, and review activity. You can adjust the dates here if you only want to see recent activity for a specific date. The Analytics tool will also show you new reviews by site and one of my favorite tools in this section, the Sentiment Analysis and Word Clouds. Our Word Clouds tool displays the most common words for both negative and positive reviews that lets you identify how these words are impacting your score. On the right side, we see the most common words based on your positive reviews. This data helps identify what customers love the most about your products and service. The left side is where the most common words based on negative reviews will show. This data can help you identify where customers are having problems, if it's either customer service or product quality or maybe both. Under the Generated Reports tab is where we can find reports that have been generated already. You can easily generate a report by clicking here on the Generate a Report button. Here you can select the activity date, you can customize the report title, and which sections of the report you are wanting to include. You can also schedule a report by simply clicking on the Schedule tab. Here you can schedule recurring reports. Maybe you want a report on the 1st of every month, or the 15th of every month, or at the end of the month. Whatever schedule you decide, we give you total flexibility. And on that schedule, we will faithfully generate the report and send it using this template email with a PDF attachment and a web link to the recipients that you identify on this recipient list. So, what does a report look like? Well, let's look at an example here. The report will show you an overall average star rating, rating distribution by number of stars, and then we dig into review volume and distribution. This business has 67 total reviews, 37 Google reviews, 1 review from the Yellow Pages, 3 reviews from City Search, 21 Yelp reviews, and 8 Facebook reviews. Then we have the listing's strength, which tells us where most of the reviews are coming from. In this example, Google is where most reviews are coming from. And finally, we get to the new reviews section where the blue shaded area represents the total review volume and the dark line across the top is the overall star rating for this business. And why is that happening? Because they got 10 new reviews during this period. They are all 5-star reviews, and these are the review sites where they landed on. 3 Yelp reviews, 2 Facebook reviews, and 5 Google reviews. At the end of the report, we attach all of the new reviews themselves. That's it for this tour of the dashboard. If you'd like to learn more, give us a call at 1-800-701-9241 or email us at support@rankhighfirst.com.